Hello, very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video in the Amazon with Playwright with JavaScript automation series. Okay, so in this video, we are going to see we are going to write add code in our framework. So in the previous video, we set up the basic write the framework, the structure of the framework where we created all the structure. For example, future folder where we added the future file. Then we created a page folder where we created two files, that is search page and result page. And next one is we created steps and where we added Amazon steps, and we added hooks. We added Docker files, since I told we are going to integrate with Docker and Jenkins, and we added the package.json in our framework. This and all we did in our previous videos. Okay, we added also the cucumber js file where the basic setup for cucumber, where we invoke the steps, pages, and the support folder where the hooks is added. And then so we added the basic configurations for the Playwright in our framework. We added the previous video. Okay, so in this video we are going to see how to write a future file, since we are going to add BDD, behavioral driven development framework, cucumber framework, in our Playwright with JavaScript automation. So in this video we are going to add future file, the jerkin keywords. We are going to add it. From that we are going to generate the steps. Okay, so in this video we are going to see how to add the search page code and also the future file. This video, in the coming video, we'll generate steps, and we'll write call from the pages, and then we run the framework. Okay, so this video, the main intention is to create a future file and to create a search page. Okay, so now since we are going to add BDD means behavior development, where we write simple English test cases that can be converted into automation scripts. First, we add the feature. The feature is Amazon search. As I told early, we are going to automate the Amazon website. We'll see how much test case we can add in this particular tutorial. Okay, in the first script, I'm going to type T-shirt in a search page and click search button and get the result. That is the first intention in this particular first script. Okay, so first I'm going to enter the future Amazon search. Then I'm going to add the first scenario. Okay, scenario. Okay, so I'm going to add the scenario. First is search for a product. Okay, Amazon product. Okay, now first scenario is Amazon product we are going to search. In that I'm going to write first the precondition. This is given I launch the Amazon website. Okay, the first is the precondition is we need to launch the Amazon website. Next one is we are going to give when is the action. Okay, search for t-shirt. Okay, so I'm going to give a keyword search in the search box, and that is t-shirt, and then I'm going to search it. Okay, next one is the outcome. Then so should see the search result. Okay, so this is the future file which I wrote for my testing. So first is scenario. I'm going to search an Amazon product. Given is a precondition where I'm going to launch the Amazon website. Okay, so there's spelling mistake here, let me correct it. Okay, Amazon website. Okay, so next one is right. I'm going to search a product that is t-shirt in the search bar. Then I should see the search result. Okay. So this is a future file which I wrote now. Now let's go to the search page and write the code here that we are going to add page object model design pattern in our framework. So page object model is for each page one class. Write one JavaScript file. We are going to add it. So this is for easy maintainability, readability, and reusability. Okay, and we also store the locators right in this class so that it can be used. So we already created this search page in our previous videos. So we created .js, so it's going to take it consider it as an JavaScript file. Okay, so now let me create a class. Okay, that is search page. Okay, now let me write write add a block here. Now let me create a constructor. So we add constructor for calling this page object right in the other methods, okay, or in the other classes. Okay, so let me create a constructor here. 1 minute. Okay, so let I'm creating a constructor here. Okay, now let me add a block here. Okay, so now I created a constructor. So this constructor it is called during an object instantiation. Okay, so now I'm going to add to make it as a current object this page. Okay, equal to page. So I'm adding right page object in the current class. Okay, now we are going to locate the Amazon web page. So first we need to locate the search bar. Let me inspect it and write 1 minute. Let me inspect again. See, you can see I need to tap search text box. So we are always the preferred first locator will be ID. So I'm going to consider ID here. So let me write a code here. This dot search box equal to, so how we need to write tell an id here in javascript, right? We need to give hash. Okay, for representing our id we need to tell it as an hash. So if I give hash it will consider it as an id. Okay, so this we learned in our basic right class in the previous videos. Okay, so I am taking an id here, then I'm going to put an semicolon. So first we took the text box. Now we need to right consider the search button also. Let me inspect it and you can see an ID for search button. Okay, let's consider this now. I'll copy again, I'll paste it. Okay, see, but here I'll make it as button. Okay, and I'll go here, sorry, I'll go here and I will copy this one and I will paste it. Okay, so both we located with ID. So one is a search box and next one is a search button. Okay, so now I we need to first, right, we need to launch the application. For that I will create an method go to. We are using the default async here. So the before launching it waits till it's launched and then it moves. Okay, so by default we are using the async here, so that the right it going to wait until the page the right is going to launch. Okay, wait this dot page. Okay, dot, we use one method called as go to. In other tools we use navigate, right? So same here, we use, right, go to method for launching the site. Okay, let me go here. Okay, I will. Okay, I will take this, copy this one. I will put a semicolon here. So I created one method called as go to. If I use this go to method, it will go wait till the URL is launched and it will launch it. Okay. Now let me create another method here. Okay. Sync. Okay. Search product. Okay. Next one is product name. Okay. Sync. Okay. Search product name. And next one is await this dot page. Okay, dot, I'll use fill method to fill the values. Okay, so I'm going to use this dot search bar so that it calls the constructor and it calls go to the page and takes this locator. Okay, now I will take fill this dot search box and go to the search box, identify the locator and enter the product name. Okay, so I'm passing it an argument so that we can give what product you want in our Cucumber future file. Okay, so now I'm giving a semicolon and then I'm going to click the search button also. For that I'll just do copy here and I'll paste it, await this page. Instead of fill, we need to click the button, right? So I'll give click here. Instead of search box, we need to give search button. Okay, and we just only clicking, no need of entering the product name. Okay, so these are the two methods which I created. One is a go to method for launching the right, navigating to the URL. Next one is right, search product. Okay, where right, we go there and enter, type the search and fill it and enter it and just click the search button. Okay, so these are the two methods which I created. Okay, so normally we use constructor. Okay, so in Playwright, okay, the page object, okay, is being called, okay, when a class is being instantiated. And next one is right, we use this dot page, it stores the Playwright object inside the class. Okay, that's why we use this dot page here. Okay, and then this dot search box, right, it stores a locator, that is ID in the Amazon search box. Same thing we will do the with the ID search button. Okay, next one is we use go to right method to right, launch the URL. Next one is we search the product and we do it. Okay, so in short, right, this is used for right, differentiating the current object of the class. It allows you to access variables and methods defined inside the class. Okay, so without this, Playwright won't know, right, which page are selected to be called or used. Okay, so we need to write this here so that it can be used. Okay, and one more thing, right, we need to import export it, module dot exports, okay, equal to search page. So this class can be exported into an other classes and it can be used. So in JavaScript, under the Node.js, we need to do this one so that it can be used right in the other pages. Okay, so we need to do this, keep this one so that in under the node.js, right? So this right search page class will be called or exported or used in then other pages also, other classes also. For that we need to do this one. Okay, so this is how we can create the page object model design pattern class in our framework. For this, in this video we added for search page. In the coming videos we add for search page, result page also. Okay, so we added a feature file, we added a search page. Now in the next video we'll generate snippets and we'll generate the step definitions, then we'll run end to end. Okay, so hope this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Meet you soon in the next part of video.